Well, from community building to kids and crafts, WJCT's Be My Neighbor Day has been an annual tradition since 2017. Here to tell us about this year's event on Saturday, June 7th, along with some other upcoming events here at WJCT, we are joined by Circe LeNoble. She's the Director of Grant Management and Community Events at WJCT Public Media. Good morning, Circe.
Good morning, Ann.
We are also joined by Karen Feagins, a well-known name and face around this joint, but now Vice President and Director of Client Community Relations at PNC Financial Services. Hey, Karen.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning to you. So you were here at WJCT during the Be My Neighbor Day era,
Yes.
and have been many years since. But it's also a project of PNC. Can you kind of talk about what it means to you personally, like what it is that appeals to you about the event?
Sure. Be My Neighbor Day. So I was here working at WJCT in 2017 for the first Be My Neighbor Day. I am a huge fan of Mr. Rogers and, of course, Daniel Tiger, who is the spin-off show of Mr. Rogers. So it's all based around that show and the concept of how to be a good neighbor. And so it's for kids in the preschool age to come together to learn from community members about how to be a good neighbor. So you might have the fire department here, and they learn about people who are supporting our community that way. At the PNC table, they're going to be building a great community. So every child will get a brick that they get to decorate and write on there, how am I going to build a better community? And then they'll put that brick on a house that they all worked on together. And so those are the types of things that are happening. And it's so much fun for the kids. They get to see characters and have a good time, but they're also learning while they're here. And it's a wonderful experience.
And Circe, one of the things that you do is you create crafts, and the kids love making them, but some of them serve a purpose. They're not just like something to make and take home necessarily. Tell us about the placemats.
Absolutely. The placemats. It's a wonderful tradition that we've been doing for several years now, where we have attendees decorate a placemat and then we get them laminated and we take them to Almost Home Daybreak, which is a nonprofit in the area that has day services for the elderly with dementia.
Yeah, and so kids are thinking about the end recipient in
Mhm.
in ways when they're making this, and thinking about a way to kind of serve their community through this creative process.
Absolutely. In another kind of similar vein, we have them decorate bookmarks for themselves, but then we also share those bookmarks with an agency that helps people learn to read.
Yeah.
So, they get something fun as well.
And it is a huge community event. So there are people like the firefighters, and you can check out the fire truck. But then there's, Daniel Tiger is here, and some of the characters that are most beloved PBS characters.
Yes, Daniel Tiger will be here, Miss Elena. I'm super excited that Carl the Collector, which is a new PBS Kids program, that Carl has autism. He will be here as well. And my favorite part of that show is he has a best friend, a little squirrel who has a nut allergy.
A little squirrel with a knife.
Yes. So, yeah, it's a wonderful community event. It's my favorite thing to do every year, and there's so much fun. Other agencies, that are joining us is the Florida Poison Control, Guardian Ad Litem. So it does teach children how to be good neighbors, but it also helps the parents learn how they can help as well or be served by these other agencies.
Sure. And it's an opportunity just to see how the operation works here. I mean, we're here at First Coast Connect. People can come in, they can put on the headphones and get on the mics and just sort of see how we do things here in the studio. So that's a ton of fun. That is on next Sunday. But you also have an event.
Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. But the next week after that, there's also a big watch party
No,
here?
the
And the
next
next day.
day.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Circe's
We
busy.
get it
I
straight, Circe.
I've got nothing to do.
Sunday, June 8th, there is a Tony watch party.
Yes,
Okay.
for the first time ever, we're having a Tony watch party. It's kind of my pet project.
This is Tony Awards for people
Tony
who
Awards.
aren't,
Yeah.
Broadway conversant.
Sorry. Yeah, it's my pet project. It'll be great fun. We have local talent going to sing and perform for us. We're going to do the Tony ballot and have prizes, and we've got trivia. It's really been a family affair. My daughter's been writing trivia questions for months, and
Oh, fun.
my husband's been having some input because we're big theater goers. So
Karen, this is kind of right up your alley because, like Circe,
yes,
your family's a big theater goers too.
We are very excited about the Tonys for sure. So I love that WJCT is doing that. And, just both of these are great examples of the ways that WJCT gives back to the community. And, really proud that PNC is able to support Be My Neighbor Day and be a part of this, not only here in the Jacksonville community, but PNC supports it throughout the country.
Right. And it's a good reminder that, I mean, we talk a lot about serious stuff on this program, but there is so much fun stuff that is done at this station that really is about the community and making it a better place.
And, the other part of this Tony Watch Party is it happens to be the year that Great Performances is getting a Tony Honor of Excellence for their decades of support of Broadway and theater. And so it absolutely fits.
Look at all
Excellent.
the ways public media touches our lives.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And you can go to wjct.org/events to get your tickets for the Tony Watch Party.
All right. Well, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here, Karen Feagins, Circe LeNoble. Really appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much.